Something about you taking a class or going to school, it's like, oh, I do got homework, or oh, I do need to get something submitted for some type of course or certificate. Maybe you're hosting a class, a course, or certificate. Maybe you're going towards something. Respect is respect. Even if somebody's older, even if they've been in the industry that you're in a longer time than you, it is what it is. You can have fun even while you're broke. I told you, some type of online course, you're hosting a course, some type of class, or you're registering for something could be important. It seems like you learned how to spot some type of BS, so now you can see it very quickly. You know when somebody's being highly inappropriate, and they're just trying to go day by day, and you know how to get out of it. Somebody wanted to take someone else. Somebody wanted to take someone else. I could take your man. Oh, let's see. Who this? Who wanted to take someone? This could be a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Gemini. Who do they want to take? A Scorpio, an Aquarius, heavy on the Aquarius, heavy on the Capricorn. Who do they want to take them from? A Scorpio, an Aries, an air sign, heavy on the air sign. A Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. So it's like, oh, well, I want to make sure that this person is not an option towards someone that got me pregnant, or that I got pregnant, or let me make sure that they're not in the way of something. Maybe they regret moving forward with someone and they watching somebody else, and the person that got pregnant or whoever don't want them to leave seeing that. And like, oh, okay, so this is the person that make you happy. This is the person that you wanted to marry, or this is the person that you doubt in our relationship for. Oh, okay, the person that's working, or the person that you feel like has some type of positivity. And it's like, okay, well, I've been giving you love, or I've been resourceful, I've been the one that's somebody feel like they were taking advantage of. How do you need to respond to this? I don't think you should. Something that's just toxic. Somebody is going down some type of, yeah, absolutely not. Somebody has some type of destructive behavior. And so it's like, I'm trying to be manipulative. I'm trying to be strategic. I'm trying to get this person to be toxic so that way something changes. That way it can manipulate some type of defense or manipulate some type of something. It's like, oh, I'm just waiting on them to be triggered or whatever the case may be. But this person has the wisdom already that this is happening, so they're not going to be in their head about it. All right, somebody could be facing a repo, or you're borrowing somebody's car. Something about Halloween could be important, or a late night text. You could be facing a course or knowing somebody who is. Somebody is definitely panicking about this. You could feel like you're forever scarred. You also could be having multiple orders or be getting multiple bookings. Congratulations. Somebody is seeing the era being reckless with their body. If this is not you, this is somebody around you. This is a great day or a great week to enjoy with your friends and family. It seems like you're changing your standards. You're not just seeking attraction now, but there's somebody around you who's like, okay, well, I will if you will, or if you want me to, then sure. It's giving very passive aggressive. You could be going outside, my nigga, over this person, so be careful. Somebody's bones could be showing, like their skeleton, they're very thin, or something's going on with their body. All right, something hasn't happened yet, but you feel like, you know, somebody could break their phone. It's like, why are you spazzing out, or what's going on? A situation that went bad. Somebody could be having a baby girl, or maybe you already have a baby girl. Congratulations. You may see someone as evil, and you may be fed up with a family member. If this is not yours, this could be somebody that you had a family with. And it seems like joke is actually on them and their family. If not now, this could be for 2 years from now. You'll see it. It definitely could be including an air sign. So just prepare yourself for whatever you have to do for yourself right now, because the situation may not grow until 2 years from now. And you may want to do the opposite of what you need to, but it seems like you feel like you have to do everything to get something to work, or you have a lot of responsibilities at work. Give yourself a fun night out. You'll be able to figure out how to balance it, okay? There's definitely somebody who's pregnant with a gender reveal. Somebody could be watching you, but they don't actually like you. They're going to be going through a situation that's tragic. They could either be becoming the second baby mom, baby dad. They could be dealing with someone who is a second baby mom, baby dad. They could be driving too fast and dealing with a situation. Let it go. Continue to be positive and or energetic when it comes to this person. A Taurus or Taurus season could be important. If you have your own business, you need to go nonstop. You also could be taking a flight and you want to get on a flight nonstop. Like, you don't want any stops there. Somebody just can't get enough of you. You could be admiring yourself in the mirror, and the person that can't get enough of you, they want to show you. But at the same time, there's something that they're lying to you about. This could be related to their home, and maybe if you go to their house and it's like, who decorated your house? Or how did you get this? Or where did you find this? Ask some type of questions, because they could be choosing the route of deception. All right, but there is someone around you that is thankful for you. If you have some type of financial issue, look up the correct way. The correct way, not the social media way. I'm doing a freezer spell, okay? Somebody could be shy. They're scared of some type of unwanted attention. But at the same time, it's like, okay, well, they're actually wanting a husband, or they're wanting something solidified. They enjoy bringing happiness to others. You could be teaching a child about other people, or teaching your child about how to handle a situation. This could be an adult man. It seems like overall, it seems like one thing after another when it comes to this person, but they're trying to get to the good life, so they creep, or they're trying to get something, so they do something sneakily, or whatever the case may be. You could be this person's wish fulfillment, even if you're the same sex. But it seems like y'all are afraid to have people around you and or to know. I don't know if you get aggravated. You're like, oh, I wish my neighbor would stop doing that. They leave something out, or their music, or there's something that's annoying you. Maybe you have a short temper, but you're like, oh, no, I don't. I just need some type of relief. Something is possible, but it may not be the best route. So you may have to be humble and just kind of sit down when it comes to handling a situation. You may have to give somebody the benefit of the doubt, even if you feel like they don't deserve it. Your network could be expanding. Maybe you're on LinkedIn, or you're trying to figure out, who knows who, or if there's somebody that can get you into something. Something about, like, okay, you're annoyed because the person that, even when they cheat, or when they deal with multiple people, they just sleep with people raw. Okay, this could be your first baby mom, first baby dad, or this is you talking to the first baby mom, first baby dad, and it's like, okay, well, let me go talk to them and see if they'll give me the benefit of the doubt. Because after this child or something, there's going to be another one, or there's something that y'all are trying to review or put something together. You need to listen to them, because something that they say will help you, even if you're sad. Okay? Some type of family is aware and or involved. Somebody could have been running the train on someone. Somebody's hopping on the train. Maybe they work long distance, or they're going on travel somewhere, something like that. Something like that could be important. Or this is also giving something as simple as, like, you're buying a train for a kid. Something like that could be important. But the family does know if there's another child coming, or there's someone that they've been settling with. Okay, someone in your own family could be an op to you. Maybe they didn't think something through, but they felt like, okay, well, you could just be a doormat. You'll be humble. You'll just sit down and allow this change to happen, and you'll just try to block some type of chaos. But it seems like you're actually the last one standing. You could be focused on a diet right now, or just focus on your body and or your mental health. Something is just not meant for you. You just have to let something go. There could definitely be a gender reveal that's coming up, or that you're attending. You also could be having some type of new job. It's like, okay, let me just block this chaos. Let me stay focused at work until I find a new job. There will be a lot of options that are coming towards you. You could definitely have an earth sign around you. Be careful dibbling and dabbling with this earth sign, okay? Because this process could be put on hold. Something could be pending, and it's not going to go your way. It's not going to go the way that you want. And or they may know that you're lying when it comes to a situation, and they may find a situation degrading, or the fact that you're coming back degrading. I don't know. It seems like you need a good talk with a friend, okay? Somebody may be pulling out receipts and or just wanting to show you something. Somebody could be sleeping on the couch. This could be an earth sign. Even if it's not your couch, they're sleeping at somebody else's house on their couch. All right, you low-key impress yourself, so good job. It may be safe for you to do something. You may feel like, okay, well, there's a whole lot of competition, or there's a whole lot of people doing this, or whatever the case may be. It's safe for you to do it, so do it. Fight for this position, fight for this lifestyle. Doesn't matter what it is. Again, some type of couples counseling and or advice is going to be out here. Maybe somebody wants to provide some type of assistance to you. You also could be going to the courts to see if you can get some type of help, or like, hey, something is on hold, I really need something to be pushed through, or you may have to actually go in the office to get this done, okay? Somebody definitely wants to spoil you, but they're like, okay, if you would just give me a second chance, I promise you I'll spoil you, but they don't believe you, okay? There could be some type of attack on someone's business and or somebody's personality, who they are. This could have been someone whose birthday just passed. So this could have been a Cancer. There also could be a Cancer that you need to keep out of your business, even if they try to provide you some type of assistance. They're trying to attack you. Don't wish bad on them. Just move away. Okay. You will have 2 to 3 options after you do so. There could be someone who seems like they're rich and or their finances are very stable, but they're actually going through some type of bad karma. They're actually not a nice person, okay? And the situation is going to be awkward because it's like, dang, why is this person so sad, or what's really going on? I thought something was guaranteed because it was anonymous, or because, you know, there was no tracking, or there was nothing that was going to lead back to us, but it is. There's some type of routine, or there's some type of check or audit that was going on, and that's why this process is on hold. Somebody could have a black, gray, a blue car. Somebody also could have 2 different cars. They can't hide what you already know, or you can't hide because they already know, and that may make you feel uncomfortable and or awkward. All right, somebody could be retiring, so congratulations. Someone also could be pregnant. It's like, I told you, scam. There's some type of scam that's going on, and they're like, oh, well, I thought this wasn't going to be traced or tracked, and it is. The person that's a part of this scam or involved in this scam could also be pregnant. And it's like, dang, I can't even have no fun with my friends, or I can't really do something. A Virgo could definitely be involved, or a Virgo season could be important. This is when some type of information is going to come out. Be careful. There could be some type of car issues, car accident. Maybe you just work on cars. Maybe this Virgo works on cars. All right. Somebody's going to look over you. Let them. Somebody definitely could be having a girl. And somebody's coming to terms of and they're coming to terms / reality about it. All right, and trying to figure out what they're learning from it. You need to shift your focus off of this other person ASAP. Be overly grateful that you're protected, or that you know that you're going to do something or have something for yourself. Go put on a playlist and relax. Somebody wants you to answer the phone, but maybe you feel like you have no room for their entertainment and or their bullshit right now, because you know it's time for a new direction. Something could be changing when it comes to your home or your back home. You could be going back home, like to where your family is, or it's like, okay, well, I was just traveling, now I'm home, now I can relax. Something about your back could be important, or you got some type of pain. Someone in your family could be going through a divorce. Okay, something's going to be given to you. You don't have to take something, so just allow things to play out how it is. It's like, oh, I'm going to force my way, I'm going to force something to go my way. You don't have to. Relax. All right, somebody realized that you like them after the fact. If you're a parent, you're going to have a proud parent moment, or your parents are, and you're like, damn, I wish there was a witness around. I wish somebody could see this, or I wish I would have recorded this, or whatever the case may be. All right, somebody's coming to you with drama, and they're not bluffing. They are trying to stop some type of reconciliation between you and someone else that you may not even want anymore. All right, Earth signs, is given. What's with the mumbo jumbo? So there's something that you can't believe, or other people can't believe. It seems like a small win is still a win. Somebody's going to pop up now like, oh, I just wanted to see if you need something, or I just want to see if you're okay, or if I can check in with you. They could be going through a roller coaster, or they may be like, you meet them at a carnival or something like that. You also could be talking to someone on the patio or on the porch. It seems like this person can and do everything but what you asked for. And maybe they're trying to give you some type of ultimatum. Like, oh, even if it's not necessarily a negative one. It's like, oh, well, I will do this if you do this. I will do this if you do that. This person could be bisexual. You're talking on the porch to someone that's bisexual, or about someone that's bisexual, and they got some type of ultimatum. It's like somebody that you know is bisexual, their family or somebody comes towards you, and you talking about what they got to go through. You could be traveling. Something about traveling for leisure and or for work could be important, but you do need to reject some type of offer. You will recover. If you're like, okay, well, I thought that this was going to help me when it comes to something, let it go. You also could have somebody that you're in no separation and or no contact with. They may come towards you and want to sleep with you, but it seems like you're no longer sabotaging yourself, so good job. They're definitely going to send you some type of drunk text, okay? This even could be somebody that has to travel to your city, or I'm near you, or whatever the case may be, and I just wanted to see if you wanted to come meet up with me and we can recover from the last time or whatever. Reject this offer. This person is bisexual, okay? There is somebody around that you need to stop sleeping with. If you're not sleeping with somebody currently, good. But you need to stop sleeping with someone. They could be bisexual. Who is this for Earth signs? You need to trust yourself. I feel like you already know. This could be a Sagittarius. This could be a Capricorn, a Cancer, a Pisces. Heavy on the Sagittarius. Heavy on the water sign. Maybe even Virgo, it could be you. Somebody's going to start sleeping with you. Maybe they feel like you have a distorted view, or you have a distorted view about somebody else, okay? If you feel like somebody trying to give you an ultimatum, it's like, okay, well, if you don't do what I say, or if you don't do something, then I'm not going to talk to you, and you're not going to be able to do this, or I'm taking something from you, you'll be able to recover, okay? You'll get another chance when it comes to something. Somebody just never thought that you would know when it comes to a situation. This could be regarding a new baby and or, you know, somebody that they were sleeping with. They could have treated you like a side, and now they are one. You also could be realizing a blind spot by yourself. Something about R2D2 could be important. Somebody could be living in the car. If so, there's something that's on your mind. You need to do both. This is going to help you bring some type of karmic justice, okay? You do have to do it. You have to focus on it, okay? Something this could be outside of the box, or, you know, untraditional. You need to stop eating the box. You know what I'm saying? So relax, okay? You did receive something correctly, or somebody did receive some type of information correctly. It just is what it is. Somebody could be getting released from jail. Anybody can tell when it comes to a situation and or what's going on, and maybe you're trying to smile like everything is fine, and it's like actually people think that you trick, or that you do some type of tricking when it comes to people, and that you're losing people around you, okay? Somebody may say, oh, well, I want to do something on somebody else's behalf, or let me go turn something in, or let me go give something, or let me do something, and it's like, I have this materials, I want to go give it to somebody, let me just go and pop up over there, or whatever, and things may sound good or look good, but then it's like, something about your discernment tell me, I don't really know. All right, so hold off if they're trying to come towards you, or if they're trying to go towards someone else, don't get them the green light. Okay, you could be inspired for the highlight. Again, somebody could be watching you, screenshotting your posts. Somebody's finding out that they're not the father. This could be you, or this could be someone else finding out, and you're going to find out that you are the father. Okay, and it seems like, okay, well, I'm more equipped now to have a new baby, or I understand more about parenting, or whatever the case may be. You can't overcome this obstacle, but somebody's going to bring in some type of information towards you that could either bring in some type of freedom or trap you in your head. But somebody hates that you're so peaceful about moving on and or wanting to move out. Maybe you feel like, oh, well, I have the perfect fit, or I started to think bigger, and, you know, something is working out, and so now you're trying to protect your happiness. This could be an Aquarius, or somebody could have initially married a hoe and now they're in a huge debt. You also could enjoy just being around you and your kiddos right now, but somebody is on your body very bad. They feel like you got some big mama, big daddy energy, and it's like you could be looking at them like they're background noise, or they're just somebody that's paranoid. You could have a birth control appointment and or need one. You may need one in the next 48 hours. If this is not a birth control appointment, like actually with the doctor, this is also given plan B, okay? There could be some type of storm or rain that's going on, and you want to be discreet when you reach out to somebody. You may sleep with somebody, and this could be your forever person. There also could have been a hard breakup that you went through, or even this is with your family, or argument, and you just feel like somebody just continued to lie or sell their side of the story. It's like, okay, it just is what it is. I just have to reduce how I deal with this person and deal with them on a small scale. You could be changing your job and or something about your job tweaking. Somebody at your job could be tweaking. It's like you got you're working late at night, and you're in the building by yourself, or it's kind of dark, and somebody's like, what are they doing around the corner, or what's really going on? So make sure you're paying attention to your surroundings. All right, you could be hoping that this new relationship is better than your last. Make sure somebody's not getting a little too comfortable too early, because then you're gonna be disgusted and turned off. Okay, you may be wanting to have fun, but you feel like you have to focus on your priorities right now, and you have to be sure that something's going to be perfect, or you're going to be able to get something to go your favor. You not being worried about somebody or in your past worries them. Something about a school bus, a city bus, a CDL driver, something like that could be important. They could be sleeping with a supervisor, or just someone that was important to you. You could be focused on your debit cards, like, oh, what just charged in my card? Damn, I thought my card was locked, or, you know, what was this charge, or I don't know if I did this. Being afraid of failure is what's keeping you stuck. You should be full of joy right now. I'm telling you, somebody wants to devour you and or treat you very good and spoiled. You could be getting done with a court case, going through a court case, and or thinking about getting a piercing or getting something re-pierced. that you're very attracted to somebody, and or it's like you want to rebel, some type of mentality. You want to rebel where you've been before. It's kind of like, you know what, fuck it, I'm about to go to the gym, I'm just gonna do it. Fuck it, I'm just gonna do something for myself. It's like I have nothing but the space and opportunity. You realize something or someone wasn't worth going back. It's like, dang, I went back to this job and it wasn't really worth it. I went back to this person, or I could have moved on. Maybe you're having to sell something, and or it's like, I went back to this financial state and it wasn't worth me spending all this money that I did on certain things. You need to watch your temper. Something could be breaking your heart or just kind of have you in your emotions, but it will teach you a lesson. Make sure you're not using a child or looking at a child, and or basing some type of manipulation around a child. You may need to take more pictures, okay? You could meet someone and y'all will have some type of serious potential together. If you guys are already together, y'all need to take more pictures. Y'all do have potential together. Maybe you guys just need some more time to sort things out before you make it official. Someone keeps bringing your name up. This person was a real friend, or at one point they saw you as a real friend. Whatever that happened between y'all, whatever that you did or whatever they did, they actually wasn't expecting this. But it's like, okay, well, dang, I'm not surprised, but I wouldn't have predicted it. Maybe they knew that something happened, they just didn't predict that it was you, okay? You already have the option, and or you already have the answer, and knowing that neither is a good option. Happy birthday, Leo. You may need to repair your brakes, or if you're trying to build something, establish something, don't worry about fixing all of the potential issues that you may run into. You'll fix things as they break, but you need to get started. There could be an earth sign that's coming towards you. This could be in love. Maybe they started to accept things as they are. I said love. Somebody could be eloping and or getting married. Maybe they have a child that elopes. Something is going to be funny between y'all, or maybe you're going to go to a comedy show where you like this person's laugh. And maybe it feel like, oh, it took forever for me to finally meet the person that I'm going to be with. You could be running into this person in public, and maybe you're nervous. It's like, oh, do I go say something? Do I not? You don't know if they see you or whatever the case may be. But I feel like you're going to release some type of objective or mindset and just kind of go for it. And maybe y'all end up sleeping together. Okay? It seems like you don't have to be in survival mode right now. You may be putting yourself there. Something could be happening in a couple of months. You may, again, be sitting in your feelings either now and or in the couple of months. Or you may be sitting in your feelings for a couple of months. Overall, it seems like you're trying to do a great job of releasing some type of mindset. There could be another fire sign and or air sign that's coming towards you. And yes, this relationship will stand the test of time. Again, it's like we need more space. We need more room, even within the house, or just kind of to get out of the house. We need more space, more room to talk about our emotions, to exercise. I need to do some type of hobbies. Somebody could be having some type of tension headaches and or respiratory issue. Because the way that I sound when I'm breathing, I don't know if it's mucus in your lungs or something's going on with your lungs or the way that you're breathing, okay? Somebody could have taken away access when it comes to something or someone. I don't know if someone's thrown out the house, evicted, or it's like, you know what, I can't deal with this, and they decided to reject some type of offer. Maybe they knew, like, okay, well, I'm not going to be in a situation where I feel like somebody's plotting against me, whether this is you or them. And like, okay, well, I'm going to take advantage of this opportunity and I'm going to do something for myself, or I'm going to do whatever I have to do. Everybody knows that you deserve an apology when it comes to this. Somebody has concepts of a plan, not the full plan, but again, that's fine. You will land on your feet. You don't need to figure it all out. Just work on letters A, B, and C. You don't need the full alphabet right now. It seems like you're going into a period where you no longer care about anyone's validation. That's good. Somebody could be facing some type of jail time and or worried about it. You could realize that you and someone else has different parenting styles. And maybe there's some type of unrealistic standards you have for yourself. And you feel like, okay, well, the only way I can get self-control with my weight or my habit is if I go to the gym and I work out 3 hours a day. It's like, okay, you're not really valuing yourself, or you're not really trying to control yourself. You're just being a little too much. Somebody's brother could like you. They could have been unfairly dismissed and they don't know what to do. You could have went back to their ex, or they went back to their ex, and it's like, okay, well, I just need to feel good, or I just want to get this off my mind. Some type of a decision will benefit you, even if you feel like something is not changing. You could be having some type of rough drafts, or you're putting things to the rough drafts and not actually publishing it, or getting something done. You're putting something to the side, you need to get it done. There is some type of money coming, even if you don't see it, or if it hasn't been confirmed yet, something is coming towards you. All right. There may be something that's going on. I don't know if you're wounded. There's something in your body that needs to see attention, but you need to seek a professional, not Google, not family. All right. There could be somebody that's out here using a fake document or a CPN, or there's some type of false report about someone. Maybe somebody could be wanted for something like that. Somebody's going to be happy, very happy with you, especially because you pay attention to small details. It seems like some type of painful cycle in your life is ending, so good job. You're adjusting very well. You may get pregnant soon, or know somebody that is. You also may know somebody who's getting some type of instant karma. Maybe they thought they were going to get a yes to a situation. They didn't. They got a no. And they're like, damn, I dropped my dime for a penny. You could be creating some type of structure with and for your kids. You could be selling something and say, okay, well, I'm going to put this on, Facebook Marketplace, or I'm going to put this out and just kind of see who wants it. You may be looking for a deal, or somebody who is looking for a deal, you're going to be running into them. I told you, something about running in or getting back to the gym could be important for you. All right. You could have an all men, all women, or all people, think this way, or all people have this kind of mindset. You may need to adjust that when you talk about a certain group of people or a certain person. Somebody's going through a post-baby snapback, even if it's been years, and now it seems like they're destined to get married. You need to create and enforce some type of boundaries. And I'm going to stop here. But a Gemini could be important, or they cause some type of accident or mistake.